Hey guys, it's Ruby and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this vlog we are heading to Addington CDI, which is very exciting. It's a beautiful day, so I can't wait. We've actually got a blue sky for once in Britain, which never happens. So it's been a very productive morning so far. I've had criminology tutoring and I rode Nalina. She was very good. We got a clean flying change, so like I said, very productive, very good morning. And then we're going to head off to Addington now, and my dad's going in the big lorry and me and my mum are going to go in the car. Meanwhile, Claire is taking Kracka from Bromson and we'll meet her there. Today is the Uniformisation and Trot-up day, so it's going to be very busy, slightly chaotic, but not to worry. We've had quite a few busy weeks. We're just off the back of Nationals, and we had training earlier this week with Carl, which was a great setup for this competition, so yeah, can't wait, and we'll see how it goes. James has come to give his lucky farewell to us, and Daisy's coming too. Hi Daisy. Got the whole gang here. Say goodbye and wish us luck. Good girl. Good girl, Daisy. Yes. Yes. Oh, do you see the way you just plopped? Mate. I'll get some ASMR on the purring, Mummy. My dad loves being in the YouTube videos. So we've just arrived at Addington. We've got to take his temperature, then we're going to head down to stables. They're going to check his microchip and then we're going to get him in the stable.
You're all done.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Sorry. So now my dad's arrived in the big lorry with Jens and our training horse. And they're having their temperatures done, so we can then get them settled in their stables too. So we're the first horse here ready for the vet check. I think Kracka's realised another horse is coming, so we'll wrap this up quite quickly, but he's just had his microchip checked to make sure we've got the right horse. Come on. So we're now with Sadie Smith, and like I said earlier, we're off the back of Nationals, and you had quite a few young horses there. How many classes were you in again?
I did 4 classes and I had 4 horses, yeah, that's
so
right.
It was very busy.
yeah.
And you had quite the successful week, winning lots of titles. And what is it like, obviously, you know, like riding all the young horses there? What's the biggest thing you have to focus on with all the young horses?
I think for me it's more giving them a good experience, because none of the horses that I brought to the Windsors had done a a couple of them had done the summer championships, like young horse classes, but none of them had really contested straight classes and been here before. So you know, I just sort of wanted to give them a good experience in the atmosphere, try and ride the best that we can do, and you know, it was lucky for me that they were really good and it all went well and they won. So I was chuffed to bits with them. And it's a lot to take in here with all the trade stands, the different lighting.
I mean, it was so spooky.
It was, and they were really brave. I mean, because I've had 3 of them that won. Like, obviously they were really brave, but I had another mare who's a gorgeous horse, but she was a bit intimidated. So like the first day she was okay, but by the second test she was a little bit like overwhelmed by it. Even going back in again, she was just a bit nervous, but it was good. It was still a good experience for her, and like, you know, and I was chuffed. And for later on should be great, but they're not all winners, that's what I mean. But I was still pleased with her. So,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And obviously you were based at Carl's for many, many years.
Yeah.
What is the biggest thing that you took away from working there?
I think to be honest with you, it's like the management and like the care of the horses, how important it is that they have variety lot of turnout and hacking. Like Carl is quite strict with the fact that the horses have to go out every day, and they have to, I remember like going hacking in like the pissing rain, freezing cold, but like it's like you have to go. You know, and that for me, and then it makes you like, you know, and I'm probably not as tough as I am now, but I will, you know, they all go out. And it's really beneficial for them. And it's just like each horse is treated as an individual. You know, some get there faster than others, some take more time, some are brave, some aren't, so it's just riding each horse to their own character. And I think for me that was probably the biggest thing that was good there.
Amazing, thank you so much. So next up now we've got the re-familiarisation on Kracka. He was really good to trot up. It's only his second trot up at a show actually. And he came face to face with quite a few naked ponies, which is very exciting for Kracka, but you know, he was very, very well behaved. So I got this arena familiarisation. We're going to go in both arenas because we compete in 2 different arenas over the show. And yeah, I think Kracka's quite excited. He looks so handsome. He's so beautiful. Good boy. Right, so we're coming out. Okay, so it's the next morning now. It's the morning of the team test. As you can see, we're not in a hotel this time. We came in the big lorry, which is quite nice to be back because it means I can hang out with my friends and stuff in the evening. So my mum's come this morning to bring the very important things, my coffee and my AirPods. So I'm a very happy girl right now. We're going into this day, I mean it's a beautiful day today, so I'm going into this test wanting to come out happy. I think always I'm so hard on myself, so it doesn't matter whether I've had a good test or a bad test, I always come out almost a bit emotionless because I always get scared, what happens if it felt good and it didn't look great, what happens if it felt bad but looked good, and there's a lot of thoughts which go around in my head. So today what I want to do is just ride it the best I can and come out happy, because I mean this is Kracka's second international, he's only 8, so he's doing an unbelievable job. So yeah, we're just going to have a good time. In the warm-up today, I'm going to really focus on riding with a forward hand, nice short reins, keeping Kracka together. You'll see that the warm-up over there is absolutely massive, and I find I can really struggle with a big arena because my horses can get a bit long. So I'm going to make sure to keep to the structure of my warm-up, not let them get long, and have a good time. I actually got quite lucky with the draw. My class started at 8 o'clock this morning, which means I would have been getting on about 7:15, which is very early. I mean, I was still in my pyjamas at that point, but actually I was, like I said, very lucky, and I got pulled up at 9:30 for my test. So yeah, looking forward to it. Right, Sheila, have you got the checklist?
I've got the checklist, Ruby.
Test, whip, Stanley.
Water.
Water. Did you bring the chocolate cake?
I have bought the chocolate.
Oh, perfect. So if it goes good or bad, I'm eating chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake is ready for you, Ruby.
Hughes, the 8-year-old stallion Firecracker.
done, Ruby.
Gray.
70.96.
Yeah, I'll take that, yeah.
Really good.
Go on then.
Any more?
Little pat, thank you.
Well
Claire.
done, Ruby, well done. You're so good, well done.
I can't believe he's just done that. The fact he's gone from nationals to this and he's stayed so consistent. And the thing is now as well, he feels like even if I don't ride my best, he knows the changes now. And he feels so secure. And like going around there, I know there's so much more in there just from the feeling.
Amazing.
He tries so hard. So, in conclusion, we won.
Love it.
Oh my god, he's just such a legend.
On the floor. Always come.
Winner Ruby Hughes, and that's the national anthem for Great Britain. So congratulations there to Ruby Hughes, and stepping forward to congratulate our winner is our judge from C, Maya Sukel. Firecracker a little excited to have won here today.
So we're back at the lorry now, quite an eventful prize giving. There was quite a lot of standing in silence because they had some technical difficulties, but Kracka was amazing. And let's just say after that prize giving I know he has very good balance, and he should find collecting for his pirouettes very easy because he's quite good on his hind legs. But he was so good cantering round, he was really good boy. Obviously it's breeding season, there's a mare in there, so the fact that he went and cantered around and stuff, I was over the moon. And I want to ride in a sash. What more is there to say? I also want to say the biggest thank you ever to Carl Hester, my godfather, for getting up at 4 o'clock this morning to come warm me up. He's actually the best godfather ever, and that's definitely covered the next 10 years in birthday and Christmas presents. He's the best. He put me in the right mind frame going into that test. He made me feel super confident, and what can I say? He's the best godfather ever. I think this is actually the lucky part of the show, isn't it? Like the lucky chocolate cake. This actually makes everything worthwhile in life. Oh gosh. If you cut that, I'm going to go grab Rochelle and ask if she would like a piece of chocolate cake. I'm being nice, I'm sharing. So we're now here with Richard Davison, who is competing in the Grand Prix later. So you've been around in the sport for quite a long time now. Can you say actually how many years? How long have you been competing?
No, I can't say.
Over 20 years, would you say?
I think a little bit more than that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So I've got a question. So what would you give top tips, obviously me who's just starting out with the dressage and everything, for longevity?
Okay, so I think you've got to be in this sport for the right reasons, because you like horses and you like riding them and you like training them and developing them. And for instance, I know I'm on a horse that's really just starting at this level, and I've only ridden it in a couple of tests last year, so I don't know it very well, and it's the same with your dad with his Grand Prix horse. And so you've got to be there to help the horse rather than the other way around.
Yeah.
And you've got to enjoy the horse's progress and development, and the results, both in the percentages and the placings and obviously the rosettes, they're all sort of secondary.
Yeah.
And I think if you do it for that reason, it's very satisfying to be satisfying sport to be in.
Yeah. Right, I've got would you rather question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather ride a class without a saddle or without any breeches?
Whoa! How did you even think of that question?
We'll thank Hayley for that, one of our close friends.
Okay, so I think in everybody's interests, maybe not mine physically, but I think I'm going to go without the saddle.
Fair enough, we'll take it.
Because we actually want to try and encourage people to watch dressage, and I think watching me ride without any breeches wouldn't be good.
Amazing, thank you.
But I need the right sort of horse without a very high wither.
Yes.
I need a round backed,
Yeah.
no wither horse.
Got
Can
it.
you arrange that for me?
I can do.
Perfect. Okay, we'll do it.
Perfect. Get your sit and trot done.
Oh, you didn't say it's got to be...
Oh yeah, we're talking Grand Prix. We're not talking about you can just prance around.
Oh, I thought you meant just wandering around.
No. You see, if you go without breeches though, you've got to watch the saddle burn on your legs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, but if you go no saddle, I mean the medium trots aren't quite comfortable, are they?
I did once ride a horse. You're not going to tell anybody what. This is a secret now.
Okay.
I once rode a horse in shorts at Arkham.
At Arkham.
But not in the arena, obviously.
Yes, of course. Yeah, of course.
And it was before the show officially started. But yeah. So that's how I know about the leg burn. But anyway, I would never do that now.
Yes, no, of
Don't
course.
ever ride in shorts. Never. Don't be as bad as
Secret
me.
between just us and them.
Yeah.
It's been a really long day. Obviously with an early start. Like I said, I got quite lucky with my time, but it was still very early. And I'm absolutely knackered. It's literally like, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, not even that. And I literally feel like I could go to bed right now. It's definitely going to be an early night. It feels a bit tedious at this show because there's no signal, so I can't go on my phone. So all I want to do is sleep, but then I don't want to go to bed yet. But I want to go on my phone and I can't, so I'm just gonna lie here and just take in life for a minute. Good morning everybody, it is now the morning of day 2, it's currently Sunday, so it's individual test day. I'm currently about to head out to the stables, we're going to get the horses done this morning, the stables and everything, we're going to do that, and then we've got some riding to do this morning before I compete Kracka later. Again, I've got quite a nice time, I'm on at 1:30, so that's kind of like a midday, little chill in the morning, but I've still got the afternoon, so it's a nice time. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm literally minutes now from going down to the stables to get ready for the final preparations before we get on Kracka. I'm actually wearing my new gloves, which are much whiter than the old ones, which I was using, which I found out yesterday had holes in them. So we've got some new gloves. The pressure's off now because it's not team test day, it's the individual day, so we're just gonna go have a bit of fun. Kracka's only 8 and it's just good experience from doing this test, and yeah, go do it. So we had a bit of a unfortunate I wouldn't say test, I would just say it was just a little bit unfortunate. Kracka today, warming up, he was a little bit excited after the prize giving yesterday. Obviously he's a breeding stallion, so that's why it could have been. Also the surface was very, very deep while we were warming up. And unfortunately the test, he got his tongue over the bit until halfway through the canter work. And for those of you who don't, you know, follow the dressage as much, basically the tongue over the bit, the judges, they can't give the horse the marks, they can only give you very, very low marks, and it means the horse can suck back and their tongue waves around a little bit, and it was just one of those unfortunate things, because when a horse gets its tongue over the bit, it's very hard for them to get it back. Kracka tried really hard, he kept going through the test, he got all of his changes except for one, which was my fault completely. But yeah, I've never been in that situation before, so I tried to ride it the best I could. Kracka tried his best, he was a really, really good boy, and we still got 67 with that, which is a miracle. Well, not a miracle, but you know, very, very happy, because I think he would have definitely been in the plus 70s without that. And it's nice to see that the judges want to reward him when the work's good. We've got another day tomorrow and we'll just go again. And, you know, the important day was yesterday. Like I said, today was just a bit of fun, just go have a go. Got another experience in the arena with my boy. And, yeah, we're just going to enjoy the rest of the day, even though it's horrible weather outside and freezing. So we're now here with the chef to keep, Tom, who has actually saved me multiple times this show. Tom saved me at the Trot-up and he saved me in the prize giving, so we can always rely on Tom. How was that for you in the prize giving?
It was fine. It was entertaining, but no, it was fine. It's just one of those things. I think you did a great job of hanging on, and as did I, and we survived. And
you love the photo.
Kracka enjoyed it. The photo's a very good photo.
It proved his masculinity.
Yes, the photo is a good one for the wall.
And what's your worst nightmare as a chef to keep?
As a chef to keep, I think it would have to be someone turning up with pigtails to the Trot-up. That would definitely be up there for sure.
Oh my god. This is why you're horrible.
I'm not horrible, I just have a thing against pigtails. My worst nightmare as a chef to keep would be, I don't know, maybe bad coffee at a show, because that definitely keeps me going and keeps me in a good mood. Yeah, I don't have any worst nightmares. Every day is a different day, and dealing with fun, difficult situations is part of the job. And I think my worst nightmare would maybe be, I don't know. That's a tricky question.
Just love your job.
Yeah, I love my job.
That's
very
nice.
lucky. Very lucky.
Amazing, thank you.
Oh, I've got something in my eye. I was like, stop asking me. Oh dear. I love my jobs that much. I'm just crying about it. That's the pigtail thought. I want to thank my mum. I'd like to thank my mum, everyone at BD, the Hughes family for being so supportive over all these years.
Yeah, you're welcome. What would you do without us?
What would I do without the Hughes? I'd have more hair. Less grey hairs, more hair. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you're welcome.
So few memories.
Good morning, everybody. It is the morning of day 3. I'm starting my morning again with a Starbucks coffee. Every morning I've asked my mum to get me one. So today is a freestyle day. I think, well, we're doing my hair for starters. For some reason today I'm going in a little bit less confident within myself. I think yesterday threw me off a little bit. But I think I've just got to go in with a new mind. My mum said I just need to act like a professional, basically, and act like a competitor, and just try my best. Like, you know, today's a new day. I need to try my best. Today's just a freestyle. It's a bit of fun. We aced the most important day. I'm excited to, you know, dance to my music, which Tom Hunt kindly did for us. He did it all himself, and it's amazing. I love it so much. It's going to sound so good. We did the sound check yesterday around 7 o'clock in the evening to make sure the music's the perfect level for us today. I think Kracka's really excited, and yeah, it's going to be good. We're currently doing my hair. My mum's in the background getting that done, and yeah, we're just going to take a deep breath and just have a go and see how it goes.
Sheila, what did you forget this morning?
Smith.
I forgot to bring the whip. Just
Not very good when your name's the whip holder.
No, I know. I did go back and redeem myself though. I was too busy concentrating on the time. I'll try better next time. Promise.
So that was our freestyle, so our last test here in Addington. I was really happy with his way going. I think in a lot of ways it was better than Aachen. I think he was really well behaved, and like I said this morning, I wasn't as confident going in today just because of what happened yesterday, but he tried really, really hard. He stayed with me, and yeah, I couldn't be much happier now. We're just waiting for the final results to come in.
3, so please be upstanding for the national anthem.
So we've just got back now from Addington CDI. I am absolutely exhausted. I mean, every night I've been going to bed at like 9:30, which is ridiculous. It's really got me tired. So today in the freestyle, he was so much better. I mean, definitely a massive confidence boost from yesterday where he got his tongue over the bit. He's a really, really good boy. I think he showed some of our best quality through our freestyle, which is very difficult. You know, it's got a few tempies, it's got a change, it's got like the PSG zigzag and stuff like that. It's quite a hard test for him at only 8 years old. I'm a little bit disheartened by the score. We got 72.6, we finished third. In Aachen, I think we did a better test than we did in Aachen, and in Aachen I got 74.6, and I'm not saying 72.6 isn't, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad score, it's just, you know, like comparing it to Aachen and stuff, so that's got me a little bit disheartening because Kracka felt so good. But you know what, we had our luck at the beginning of the week where we flew to our win on 70.9, which got our second score, which has qualified us for the Europeans, which is definitely, you know, quite a boost. Yesterday he got his tongue over the bit, so then to come out today and be really nice and confident and try his best and stuff was really, really nice. So yeah, it's all in all, it's been a really, really good week. I feel like I need a really good sleep. I'm excited for the rest of the season now. Kracka's going to have a good 10 days off because obviously he's had a busy few weeks, and these are quite hard shows for him because obviously at home he lives out 24/7, so he deserves, you know, a really good time off before we start preparing for the final selection trial at Wellington. Thank you guys for watching this vlog, and if you liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, love ya.